Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be following up on a discussion that we had recently surrounding this mysterious teaser, which was allegedly shown for Dragons Rising Season 4 at Brickworld Chicago. When this image was first shown off, when it first hit the internet, it was described as being a tease for the next wave of Dragons Rising sets, so the first wave of 2026 sets for Ninjago. And obviously that would correspond to Dragons Rising Season 4. And also yesterday, funny enough, we ended up getting the entire set list for that very wave. The first wave of 2026 Ninjago sets, but not just for Dragons Rising Season 4, but also for the 15th anniversary of Ninjago. The January 2026 wave will include sets that are representative of both Dragons Rising Season 4 and the 15th anniversary of Ninjago, which tells me that this map could also be a tease for those anniversary sets. I did mention in my initial video talking about this map that there are 4 locations checked off here, which do remind me quite a bit of the Golden Weapons fetch quest from the pilot episodes, where the ninja had to travel to 4 locations to find the 4 golden weapons of Spinjitzu. Well, turns out there's actually more to that, because some eagle-eyed Ninjago fans have noticed that this map is actually near identical to the original map of the Golden Weapons when looked at from a very specific perspective. You can see the comparisons here. That middle island is definitely too similar to be a coincidence. Not to mention the locations of the X's are also very similar. While the land masses on the new map are not fully exactly the same as the old one, again, it's too close to simply be a coincidence in my opinion. So this map is very much looking like a direct reference to the Golden Weapons themselves. But then that opens the door for a few questions that we will discuss in today's video. What exactly does this tell us, if anything, and if this map is for Dragons Rising Season 4, does that mean the Golden Weapons will be involved somehow in the Dragons Rising Season 4 storyline? Well, we have a couple of options. Let's explore all of them, starting with the possibility of the Golden Weapons actually returning in Dragons Rising Season 4 and being part of the main plot. So obviously the last time we saw the Golden Weapons, they were in Ninjago crystallized. All 4 Golden Weapons were able to turn into the larger Golden Ultra Dragon, and it helped to defeat the Overlord, all of that good stuff, before the dragon dispersed into thin air, returning to the ninja later as their pure elemental powers. So all things considered, the Golden Weapons do not exist anymore, and even if they did, they are no longer in the same locations marked on the map. So if this map is actually for Dragons Rising Season 4, I'm not sure if they would be for the Golden Weapons of Spinjitzu. Like, I don't think the weapons would have reforged and, locked themselves in the exact same places that Master Wu hid them way back in the day. The Golden Weapons did not naturally spawn in these locations or anything like that. They were put there by Master Wu specifically to hide them from Garmadon. So again, this map being for Dragons Rising Season 4, in my opinion, if it is for Season 4, it does not have anything to do with the Golden Weapons. I feel like it would just be too difficult of a thing to have make sense in Season 4. Then again, crazier things have happened before in Ninjago and Dragons Rising. Maybe Master Wu's ghost reforged the Golden Weapons and put them in these same spots, or maybe he used the same locations to hide something else. Which leads me along to the next idea here. These locations mean something, but they are not for the Golden Weapons. Instead, these locations now house new artifacts that the ninja will have to track down in Dragons Rising Season 4. Again, if this map does indeed mean something for the greater storyline of Dragons Rising Season 4, this could be the new fetch quest that we are looking at for that season. Again, tying things back to Master Wu's ghost, he could have easily used these same locations because they are familiar to him and the ninja. The ninja are familiar with each of the locations that the Golden Weapons were actually hidden in. Granted, these locations have changed quite a bit. The Caves of Despair was pretty much demolished during Season 5, and obviously the Fire Temple has definitely seen better days after the events of Season 1, but still, these same locations could have been used by Master Wu for some other purpose. Maybe now these are the locations of monasteries. Maybe these are the locations of dragon icons even. This could mean literally anything, and again, the same locations being used and recycled, again, the same locations as the Golden Weapons, does not not necessarily mean that the golden weapons are back again in the storyline of Dragons Rising Season 4, if that makes sense. I think that option is a lot more likely than, oh, the golden weapons are just back and they are now just in the same locations as before. But ultimately, I think the most realistic option here, and the one that I am more so going with, is that this map is actually not for Season 4 at all, and instead, this is a tease for the upcoming 15th anniversary wave of Ninjago sets, more specifically the blacksmith shop. According to the leaked set lists, which are indeed subject to change, obviously these are not final by any means, but these are looking more likely than anything, we are getting a blacksmith shop according to that list. The 4 weapons blacksmith shop is indeed something that will be included in the 2026 set wave, which again is exactly the same wave that this map belongs to. I could totally see this map being something that is included in that blacksmith shop set, because if you guys recall, way back during the pilots, Master Wu reveals that he did give the map to Kai and Nia's father to protect it, and in turn, their father had hidden the map in that very blacksmith shop. So if this is not for Dragons Rising Season 4, it must be for that set. I don't see any other reason why this map would be included in the anniversary sets if it's not going to be included in that blacksmith shop. Maybe it'll be hidden in the set in the same place that it was hidden in the show, as a nice little callback for Ninjago fans who remember the pilots, who were there watching Ninjago all of those years ago, who remember the Golden Weapon fetch quest fondly. And again, in my opinion, that is the most likely option right now, and I feel like whoever said that it was for Dragons Rising Season 4 may have just misspoke at the panel, or perhaps they did not misspeak, and maybe the upcoming 4 weapons blacksmith shop set does technically fall under the Dragons Rising title. I mean, aside from Ninjago Legends, there's not much going on right now in terms of Ninjago sub-themes, so if anything, the blacksmith shop might still be a Dragons Rising set technically, but it's very much implied to be a 15th anniversary set. And maybe that's what was meant when it was said that this map is a tease for the next wave of Dragons Rising sets. Or maybe I'm wrong about all of this. Again, I gave a few options in today's video, and as much as I would love for the golden weapons to come back and, you know, be a part of the Dragons Rising Season 4 storyline, it's definitely easier said than done, and I feel like still the most likely option is that this map is just for the blacksmith shop, teasing what's to come, teasing the 15th anniversary wave of Ninjago sets, and I think there's a lot of discussion right now going around the Ninjago community surrounding what exactly this map is for and whether or not it means anything in the context of Dragons Rising Season 4. I still think it could, but again, that's not my favorite option at the moment, and it's not one that I think is the most likely either. But leave all of your thoughts down below in the comments. That's going to pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. I went over a ton of stuff in today's video, so leave all of your thoughts down below about everything that we discussed, and hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you guys did, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.